Greetings, this is Dr. Howard coming to you again, reviewing vocabulary terminologies that I discussed in COVID 1, 2, and 3 parts. So today I am going to bring you new words to help you understand and use the words in everyday situation. These words are associated with the current situation of COVID-19. So let's get started. Now, in part 1, 2, and 3, I had 30 words. So sick, symptom, social distancing, epidemic, pandemic, panic, quarantine, limit, virus, contagious, lockdown, cure, overwhelm, surge, protect, warned, shortage, ventilators, vaccine, disregard, ease, restrict, restrictions, lead, positive, negative, test, unemployed, income, supply chain. So these were the words that I discussed and share with examples for each of the words. Now, I have 7 sentences here, and I want you to read them and see if you can fill in the blanks with the words. So I will read them, and as I'm reading them, I want you to use the word to fill in the lines. Now, trying to find the key words, okay? Trying to find the key words as much as you can. For example, number 1, Fernando looks blank because his face is red and he does not seem right. So the key word is this: his face is red and he doesn't seem right. So these are the key words to help you feel right. So what word can you go into the line here? Okay. Number 2, companies such as BMW and McDonald's have developed a blank so they can receive and distribute materials or resources within a network. So McDonald's and BMW, these are companies, so they need materials, they need resources, so they can make the products to sell. Governments around the world had issued in March of 2020 when COVID-19 became more serious and required people to stay indoors. Governments around the world were asking people to blank several months ago for about 14 days whenever they traveled from country to country. Scientists around the world are working very hard to find a blank or vaccine which can be a solution to COVID-19. Not having a good personal hygiene can blank to serious illnesses or diseases such as athlete's foot, head lice, and malaria. So athlete foot is like when you don't clean your feet very well and your feet start growing fungus and things that make your feet look black and dirty. So that's athlete foot. Head lice is when you have that little insect, the little crawling animal, crawling organism that grow on your head lice. COVID-19 caused millions of people to become blank and feel blank because they could not work and felt bad about many things. So, see if you can use the clues for each statement. Okay, for number 1, the key word here is receive and distribute materials. Number 3, you have to stay indoor. Number 4, you have to find the words like you have to 14 months ago. Whenever you travel from country to country. Number 5, solution. 7, you're talking about not having a personal hygiene. Then something go to illness. 19, millions of people feel bad, could not work. So what can you use in there? Okay. I know, but here. Okay, so let me see. I have given you enough time. So for number 1, sick. Fernando looks sick. Number 2, supply chain. A supply chain is a network where people can distribute and receive many things. Government. Government, here they issue a lockdown. Number 4, quarantine, when you have to stay inside for 14 days. Number 5, cure. Cures are vaccines, something that can prevent you from not getting sick anymore. When you take medicine, you are cured from illnesses. Okay. Number 6, can lead. And number 7, unemployed, because you could not work. So when you are unemployed, you don't have a job. So if you had these 7 words down from the list of 30, you are great. Now, and also negative, because they felt bad. Okay? So the next part, I want you to be able to identify the verbs in each sentences and tell me the tenses of the verb. For example, COVID-19 has become a worldwide pandemic since December 2019. So, has become are the verbs. Well, COVID is continuing happening right now, okay? So therefore, it's not something that is finished. So it has continued. So therefore, has become. This is called the present perfect. Something that has started, but we don't know a time when it will finish. So we will use present perfect. So find the tense for each of the sentence. Well, to find the tense, you have to find the verb. So for example, number 1, the verb is looks. And looks is the simple present because you're talking about a habit, a routine, or something that can happen to people every day. So I will give you about 3 minutes to look for the tenses of the verb for sentence 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now for number 2, have developed. Have developed, you have, which is present. Develop is the past participle. So therefore, it's a present perfect. Can receive. Can receive. Can receive, you have two verbs together, but the two verbs are simple present. Can is a modal auxiliary verb. Whenever you use a modal auxiliary verb, you show a purpose of the modal verb. So the purpose here means something can happen, ability, to show ability. I can sing, I can cook, I can infect, I can spread. So ability is something that is likely to happen. Number 3, had issues. Well, have developed, present, past participle, had issued, past, so therefore this is called the past perfect. Something had happened and it's no longer happening. Okay? Became, simple past. Required, simple past. To stay indoor, this is called a verb infinitive. Number 4, were asking, present progressive. Traveled, past simple past. Number 5, are working, present progressive, because you are talking about right now. To find, infinitive. Can be, simple present. Can, again, is a modal auxiliary verb. Number 6, can lead. Simple present, can is a modal auxiliary verb. The main verb is lead. And number 7, cost is the simple past. To become, verb infinitive. Now remember, unemployed is not a verb, it's an adjective, it's a past participle. Could, were, together, these are the simple past. Could is the simple past of can, which is a modal auxiliary verb. Felt is a simple past. So if you were able to identify the verbs and the tenses for each of the verbs, congratulations. Now, for the next part, this is part 4. I want to introduce you 10 new words. You may know this or you may not. So if you knew these words, so then use them in everyday situation whenever possible. So antibodies. Antibodies is the plural noun of antibody, okay? So this is the plural noun of antibody. Now, spread. Spread is a verb. Containment. Containment. Containment has a suffix, and the first suffix in containment is ment. Okay, so contain is the root verb. So before it was contain, now it's containment. So containment is a noun, okay? Pneumonia, pneumonia. Fatally, fatally. Fatally is an adverb. Before, it came from the word fatal. Fatal is an adjective. Fatally is an adverb. Surge. Surge is a verb. Immune. Immune is an adjective. Okay? It's an adjective. Intubation is a noun. Isolate is a verb. Respirator. Respirator is a noun. A respirator is a noun. So antibodies, spread, containment, pneumonia, fatally, surge, immune, intubation, isolate, respirator or respirator. Now, the meaning for each word are here. An antibody is a blood protein that the immune system makes as a response to an invader, like pathogen. When you have pathogen, you are sick because pathogen is a virus that causes you to be sick. So basically, antibody is medicine. You can, when you are sick, the doctor gives you medicine. So medicine is an antibody, okay? So anytime you hear the word antibody, know that this is medicine, okay? For example, you don't feel good, you may drink tea with lemon and ginger, so that can become the antibody that your body needs. Spread. Spread means to pass on. Spread means to infect. So community spread means people have been infected with the coronavirus in an area, so spread. Containment. Containment to stop or to prevent something from happening. Government officials ask people to wear masks. This is one strategy to contain, to control a virus from spreading. Pneumonia is an illness that caused by a virus or a bacteria or some irritants that can make people sick. So pneumonia is associated with coronavirus, especially for people who are extremely older. These are the people who are prone to catch COVID because pneumonia has a virus that can cause people to become extremely ill. Fatally is an adverb from the base word fatal, meaning causing death. It is fatally easy to pass on COVID-19 if people are not careful. Fatally. Surge. Surge means to increase or to rise in level. There has been a surge in COVID-19 cases since December of 2019. So whenever there is a surge, there is an increase. Immune. Immune means you have a resistance to an illness. So you exercise, you drink water, you take necessary precautions, you do whatever you can so your body can be strong. When your body is strong, your body has an immune system that fights off diseases and continue to help you to have a healthy life. So when your body doesn't have a good immune system, the cell in your body cannot fight off certain pathogens, certain viruses. As a result, you will be sick, immune. Intubation, basically intubation is a medical procedure. This is when a doctor go inside of your mouth and put a tube like this inside of your mouth so you can be able to breathe, and the machine is connected to a ventilator. So you use both parts. You both part with the machine to help you breathe, intubation. Isolate. Well, when you are isolate means to stay apart from someone. When you are isolate, you are by yourself. A respirator is basically a mask. It's a device, it's a tool that you use to help you breathe, because a respirator related to breathing. So when you wear an N95 mask or a face mask, that is a respirator. Now, okay, so I'm going to use the words in a sentence. Doctors gave patients antibodies to take so they could heal from their illnesses. Health experts asked people to wear masks so they could not spread their symptoms to other people. Wearing face masks is one containment strategy to stop the spread of COVID-19. Older people can easily get pneumonia, which is caused by a virus when their immune system is weak. COVID-19 has fatally killed thousands of people around the world. People could not believe in the surge of COVID-19 cases since it started in December of 2019. People could not believe in the surge of COVID-19 cases since it started in December of 2019. Because John has a good immune system, he is usually healthy and not sick. A doctor was using an intubation to help a COVID-19 patient to recover from his sickness. Travelers are asked to quarantine for 14 days because they need to isolate themselves before going to public places. There has been a surge or increase in the demand for respirators since COVID-19. Again, antibodies, spread, containment, pneumonia, fatally, surge, immune, intubation, isolate, respirator or respirator. If you like what I just shared, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Dr. Howard. Have a great day.